feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us as we delve back into a delicious recipe in the kitchen. Kheer pudding is an effortless, classic and, yes, decadent dessert to enjoy during Ramadan. It's well known in the eastern parts of the world for its delicious taste and convenience. And here to show us just how convenient is Chef Clem. Dun, dun, dun. You had some swag when you came in here.
I was going to do my... Okay, are you ready? Hi, I'm Clem Pedro, and tonight on The Insider, I'll be with my guest, Young G.
I've been telling them to put presenters on The Insider for the longest time. They're like, no, we're sick of you, dude.
For sure.
So look, we say this is effortless. I'm looking at a few ingredients here that speak differently. So make this effortless for us. Now, this is obviously an iconic dessert, a beautiful sweet treat, but we've got to pay homage to the ingredients and, of course, why we are eating this. So take us through the blow by blow, because this looks delicious.
It is. Paying homage to the ingredients and to the person that came up with this recipe, Sadie Bubbles of Yum. She's been on our show so many times. Her recipes, oh my goodness. It's like going to, like watching the rugby or like watching sports live and you watch her cook. I just sit there and I'm like,
the World in Union starts playing, you're on your feet.
It's the world in union. You was with us.
No, stop. I'm actually going to pass out from pure elation. Just stop. Okay,
the team upstairs are like, start cooking! Start cooking! Okay, cool. So
start the World Cup.
There we go.
Start the World Cup.
Very simple. So the first part of the dish is going to be the milk.
Okay.
Delicious, absolutely amazing. And then it's thickening and binding agents. But they're quite smart about that. We're using semolina, which gives you a little bit of nuttiness. I love semolina.
Okay.
So before we add our corn flour to the mixture, I like making a little slurry. Okay? Corn flour, when you add it as a powder to the mixture...
Lumpy, lumpy.
They like getting together and staying together.
Yeah.
You out there, you should be more like corn flour. Just joking. So
corn flour is very bromantic.
It's very bromantic, like staying together. So to help that just kind of like blend easily, make a little bit of a slurry, corn flour.
Is that the official culinary term? Slurry. Is it?
It is. Wow. Sometimes those French guys just be like, hey.
Hey, man, I'm hip. I'm cool.
What should we call this one? We should call it slurry.
Slurry.
I don't know.
Not so fast, make it slurry. I love it.
Milk goes in. And I love this dish also because when the craving hits, you can make it like really quickly.
Yeah. But what if the craving hits and you've got none of this in your home and you've got only 60 minutes?
You know what you do? Whip out your phone. Release dash. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Done. That's
Boom,
it.
It's there.
Milk in.
They can't make the dessert for you, but they can get the ingredients to you super quick.
That's the thing. Semolina going in, and as you add it, you whisk. Who said men can't multitask?
Look at that.
Whisk, 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 whisk. Then.
What does the semolina do? Because it's kind of got like a maize-y, is what my brain is trying to classify it as. What is semolina?
So semolina is a grain. What it does is it's going to thicken your mixture along with the corn flour, but it's going to add texture. And it's got a slight sweety note to it.
Okay.
So it just takes that just one-dimensional creamy dairy flavor and it just elevates it a little more. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep your eye on this.
Okay, I'm watching it.
You're watching?
I am.
Let's talk about dessert cream.
Okay.
We don't use it a lot. You find it a lot in like Cape Malay dishes or in Indian dishes. I'm a little obsessed, but I realize why I don't use it that much.
Because
I love it too much. Too much. So
it's just too dangerous.
This is it. So it's dessert cream, like a little evaporated. It's got a beautiful, like, little
dessert and cooking
wobble to it.
Would this have been called evaporated cream at a point? Or?
Probably. I mean, in theory, it's evaporated cream, but we call it dessert cream.
Yeah, it doesn't sound so sexy.
No, no.
Dessert cream.
And then we've got another one of my favorites, condensed milk. Condensed milk's absolutely amazing. And again, I love it because you'll find it in Indian recipes so often.
All the time. And in sweet and savory as well, which I'm digging. I'm loving that. No, from boarding school times, this was gold. No, it was platinum, liquid platinum.
Were you trading on the school ground?
Buddy, you were king for a day if you could bring to school a little you know? I'm sure I even had like syringes that I would give it off in, and it was such a treat, dude. Hey, look, everyone needs a side hustle.
You do.
Okay, you need a side hustle, and condensed milk got me through the years, man.
So what you're gonna do, this generally starts thickening up quite quickly, okay? So keep an eye on it. Once it just starts thickening, you're gonna go in with, you do that one.
Okay.
I do this one. Oh. We'll meet in the middle.
Oh, it's whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, man.
Oh.
Hey, look at it, just two different textures
coming
finding
together.
our way in the world.
As one.
And I think I managed to cover myself some of that as well.
This is also amazing, so hang on to this. This is where the magic is. Don't waste that. Someone's going to want that.
Oh, yeah, this is gold. I told you. This will get you through.
A little bit of cardamom. Cardamom's great, and a little bit goes a long way, okay? So just give it a little, That's enough.
And this is what you need. It needs headiness, if that makes sense.
I get you.
It needs to fill the olfactory senses in every way. So it's not just about taste.
It's not.
It's about the sensory experience.
It is, absolutely. A little bit of vanilla always. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to ask you to come over here. You've got our finished pudding. So once it starts thickening, you pour into your little dishes.
Wow.
You could toast your coconut if you want.
Okay, which would you like toasting the coconut?
I'll toast a little bit of coconut. What I need you to do is get a little fancy. Get yourself a fine grater.
Okay.
Got pistachios. I want you to do like a fine little dusting of pistachio.
Oh, wow, okay.
Over the top of our desserts.
Oh.
And I like doing this part at the table. Because, and you see that vibrant green? Yeah. That comes out when you do that fine grating.
I know, that's literally what I was thinking. You're reading my mind. The color here is very unexpected. Oh, I love pistachios. Absolutely. They're probably my favorite nut, to be honest. And I love the fact that they normally come in their shells to prevent you from overeating. I'll try and do that to see if I can still have one in my mouth while I'm unwrapping the next one. And I've never made it. I've never had 2 pistachios in my mouth at the same time. Shush. Shush. I've never had 2 pistachios in my mouth at the same time.
So, another thing about pistachios is we know they're not cheap, okay? We know that. By grating it, you'll make one nut go, like, a very long way. So grating it just helps you, like, feed the tribe with one nut. There we go. So you want this to get a little toasty, a little roasty, because coconut's got a lot of oil in it, okay? And the way you bring out that true flavor is when you toast it. So even now, it's not even at the toasty point just yet, but you can smell it. It smells tropical.
That's beautiful. The house, this one dessert is going to turn your house into like a center of culinary delight. The second a person walks in, they're going to be like, oh my word.
Look at that, it's happening, it's happening. And if you come really closely, you can see those fine little white grains of coconut toasting. Then don't do what I'm about to do. You don't do this.
Okay, avert your eyes.
You would put this into a bowl and then do it, but I'm okay. So a little bit of a sprinkle.
Because he does have asbestos fingers and hands, like all chefs.
This is magical. This is great. This is for you.
Oh, my love. Hey, look at you, man. This is absolutely beautiful. Buddy, thank you so much. This has been an experience.
It has been. You didn't look me in the eyes when we cheers.
Oh.
There we go. Taste it. Give it a taste. Give it a taste.
If you want to get your hands on this absolutely spectacular recipe, this experience for the senses, go to expressoshow.com and you will yourself find this effortlessly delicious pudding in your own kitchen, and we want photos. And if you're missing any of the ingredients, you can get them all at Woolworths, in-store, online, or of course, far more easily with Woolies Dash. Boom, 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 boom.